Tanya Degurechaff 少尉。砲弾と銃弾の豪雨の中、気高くかけるその姿は、まるで戦場の妖精。
The Devil of the Rhine. To get that name, you can't be 100% sane, right? As that was the case for Tanya Degurechaff, as she's been through more than anyone could ever expect to go through in a lifetime, but yet she's had two of them after being reincarnated by a being X. So because of this, you could never expect her understanding of the world to be the same again. What's the point to life? What's the point to death if you can just be reincarnated by this very mysterious being X? As Tanya wakes up in her new life, she has an idea that she wants to accomplish, as she wants to do her best to rise through the ranks and get to a comfortable retirement, as that's what she was going through in her old life before she got reincarnated. But being X does not want this to happen. He wants Tanya to believe in God, even though she doesn't want to do this at all. But in this new life, she's forced to do the one thing that she's never wanted to ever do in her life, and that is pray or believe in God, or this being X, as Tanya likes to put it. But being X will do anything to make her believe, as for her to survive and for her to live and for her to get the retirement she wants, she has to believe in being X, or at least try, and that's what he tries to do. He will do anything to make her believe, as he never lets her forget that he exists, and when she thinks he's no longer there, he appears to make sure that she knows of his presence. But while saying all this, could time have just stopped? When the salaryman got pushed off the train, could this all just be a dream, a hallucination, right before the time of death? As because of this, it really messes with your mind. What is death, and are we all just here to die? But Tanya, knowing that being X exists and not wanting to believe in him, makes her seem in the eyes of the people around her, who believe in God, make her seem a little strange, or sadistic in the way that she acts towards death, as though it is meaningless. Make her not care for death, as to her, she's just been brought back from the dead, so what does death even matter anymore to her? But when we look at Tanya, she's a young girl going to a battlefield, so if she wasn't reincarnated, if Tanya was just a person in this world and not having been reincarnated, then even that alone wouldn't make her exactly sane. She's a young girl going to the front lines. Yes, she's a master strategist, but still, wouldn't the toils of war play on your mind, as they have done in people in the past wars? But they're adults, but they're sending kids to the front line. What would that do in the mind of a child? What would war do to a child? But Tanya's definitely not 100% sane, and for good reason. Why should she be? She's just been brought back from the dead. To her, what does it even matter if she's alive at all? She's already dead. What does life even matter anymore? She's just been given another chance to live again, but yet she's technically dead. But saying all this, what is being X's big plan? Why Tanya? Why this salaryman? Is it all just a game to him? Just bringing people back to life? Toying with the idea of life and death? Dangling it as though it were a carrot in front of them? Does this world even exist at all? Is it just a playground for this being X? So that also gets your mind working. Why does anyone exist at all? Why are we here if we can just be brought back like that? What's after death? What is life? So many questions to be asked, and so many questions that I'm sure will be going round in Tanya's head. So for this very reason, that's why she's a little bit insane. There's no way she could be. What's the point of living if she's technically dead, but yet at the same time she's alive, and this being X can do anything he wants like that? He can create a new world if he wants to. Is he just showing his skills? What is he doing? What is being X's end game? After watching Saga of Tanya the Evil, you can see many similarities to our own world, as the main events in Saga of Tanya the Evil can be replaced with our events in our own timeline. So that means you shouldn't ponder on it too much, because you could also go a little bit insane when you think about things after death a little bit too much. Could this be in X be in our world as well? Could he bring us back to life once we're gone? What happens to those after? But don't ponder on it too much, and it might make you go a little bit insane. So please give me your thoughts on this in the comments down below, and what you think of Tanya, and could she ever really be sane? Also, if you wouldn't mind supporting me over on Patreon, the money there will go to me having more coffee so I can edit more videos, as that's what I do, and also go towards the channel. And please give me suggestions for tiers you would like. But I do hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time in whatever I make. See ya.